And welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us. Fred Capizella is our guest. He brought some of his bottles with him, including Jones's Hackety Hack cough syrup.
Cough cure.
Cough cure. Oh, that's
yes.
a big difference
Absolutely.
between yeah. And I'm kind of intrigued by this. This is made in Utica, 25 cents, and it'll cure sore throat, coughs, colds, croup, hoarseness, etc.
Etc. Yes.
Do we have any idea what was in this?
Goodness, no.
Yeah.
Those patent medicines, we call them patent medicines, but they really weren't. Because to obtain a patent, you had to reveal the ingredients, and they weren't about to do that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and that is the original contents.
We had, there was a lot of patent medicines or medicines like that in Utica, wasn't there?
Absolutely.
Fred? Yeah.
This is Dr. Marchese's, was supposedly the first Italian immigrant, but he produced something called the Uterine Catholicon, which was a cure-all for all female complaints.
Oh, okay.
And he was one of our local quack
They
medicines.
they referred to him as a doctor.
Yeah.
He was more like a pharmacist, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, you could call yourself a doctor if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Apparently you
yeah.
didn't. He was originally captured by Napoleon's army, became a medical person in became a prisoner of war of the British, sent to Canada, escaped, came down to Utica.
Yeah. The history that you've uncovered for yourself, at any rate, has really had to open your eyes about our area. Huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We'll talk a little bit about opening your eyes at SUNY, because SUNY is where there is an opportunity for people in retirement to learn.
Absolutely. We belong to the Mohawk Valley Institute for Learning and Retirement, MVILR. We're headquartered there. We've been going for about 22 years now. Mm-hmm. And we have an 8-week fall, 8-week spring, 4-week winter, offer about 60 courses in the fall and spring and about 30 in the winter. It's just a wide variety of things too. There are courses on antiques and poetry. Yesterday was one on the Oneida Mansion House, science courses in social history. Frank has done courses for us. Frank Tomeno on Utica history. Also, as you know, he's addicted to radio, television, movies, done courses on all of that. So it's a phenomenal variety of courses.
I remember once Frank told me he was going to do one of his courses on movies, and they had to move it because there were so many people signed up for it.
Had to move it to the auditorium.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much when he offers a course now, they just automatically put him in the auditorium.
Yeah.
He's a huge draw.
Yeah. The schedule, the courses that are being offered, how does one find out about all that?
We have a website. Just go to the SUNY Poly, and there will be a connection to the MVILR.org.
And you've presented, you've been an officer up there. It's you consider it a worthwhile thing, yes?
Absolutely. I find that offering courses keeps me fresh in my own area of interest, which is literature, besides the history, of course.
Yeah.
And it's just made connections with all kinds of wonderful people.
Yeah.
It's been a big social opportunity, too.
And you're a retired educator, correct?
I am.
Yeah. Where were you at, Fred?
The Utica School District in a variety of positions,
Teaching and administration,
Administration,
right? And not only do you look for people to take those courses up at SUNY, you look for people to put on courses, yes?
We do indeed, and guess who one of our biggest targets is, and has been for many years.
And I'm going to do it too.
Yeah, that's what you say.
No, I am going to. I'm looking forward to doing it, actually.
Yeah.
So I just got to figure out what it is I'm going to talk about up there, but
we'll get you the auditorium.
there you go.
We'll pack them.
So if somebody had an interest, what would they do? Present it to you and say, look, I think this might make an interesting...
Yeah, the curriculum committee meets, will probably start next week, and they review all of these proposals. They come up with a program for the following session. Basically, as I say, we try to keep it to about 60 in the spring, 60 in the fall, 30 in the winter, but that's somewhat flexible too.
Yeah. What have you seen with the enrollment over? How many years has this been going on? Nancy Dubner was involved.
Nancy
right?
Dubner was one of the founders. This is, I think, our 22nd or 23rd year, the lost count. And we've always been up there, and it has been fairly steady the last few years at about 400 members.
Is there a cost involved here, Fred?
Yes, roughly $250 for a full-time, but there are a variety of part-time memberships too. And that information is all available up there, online too.
Okay. And give us the date again of the presentation you're going to be making in New York Mills.
October 14th, 7 o'clock at the community room of the New York Mills Senior Center.
Okay, good. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for
Thank you, sir.
bringing some of your collection with
My
you.
pleasure.
That's going to do it for us this week. We'll be back next week. We'll do it all again. Don't forget cnyhomepage.com. There's a lot of good stuff there as well. Until next time, take care of yourself, everybody.